Hey there, friends. So, if you're the type that's going to be in the holiday spirit, you already are. And then there's me. I don't know. I'm not a Scrooge. I just didn't have the best experiences with holidays. I mean, I had some good ones in my life, and I look forward to those types. But I've had worse, stressful, anxiety-ridden ones. More of those in my life than I don't believe anybody should ever have. But I know that I'm not alone, for sure. But yeah, my holidays will be spent alone. For the most part. I mean, I have a couple friends, but they have family and stuff too. I'm gonna get people calling and messaging me and stuff, and that'll be lovely. But I've spent many a holidays either alone or essentially alone. Like, the relationship I was in or whatever was, kind of rocky, or, I don't know. I have things I need to do, though. I need to, clean my closet out, because I need to change into, the fall, winter gear stuff, and I don't need to keep hanging up or moving, summer dresses. And I have a bikini. I have 2 of them, I think. And I actually hang them up because I'm not a tiny woman. So they actually just are more fabric. And I don't know. I guess I just had hung them up. Had hung them up. To dry, and I think I just left them on the hangers. I don't know. Anyway, I'm talking about inconsequential things. I'm here today to talk about some discoveries. And I told my therapist this morning, I said, I did some really big girl things recently. And she was like, please share them with me. And I chuckled after I said that because, I love that I could see her face, and even though she's not, in the same state as me anymore, because she just looks excited for me. Like, if she wasn't my therapist, we would be really good friends, I think, but at the same time, she's a really good, psychotherapist. And so, yeah, I like her a lot. And I have talked about in the past that I am a single woman trying the poly lifestyle out. And part of that is getting to know people. Oh, and I'm very introvert. So part of that now is getting to know people that they might not live super close to me, but they're in the region, I don't know. One of them's 4 hours from me, and then the other guy, he's 10 hours from me, but that's a different story. Anyway, so you text and you video chat and you email or whatever. However you want to communicate with that person. And I really enjoy getting to know people in general. It's so weird. I'm introvert when it comes to being in crowds or being with people for hours and hours and hours. When I travel for work, I'm physically with my department, and I really like all of them a whole bunch. But I get exhausted because it's just the energy. And so, but now that I can get to know people and I don't have to physically be with them all the time, I like that. And one of the reasons why I really do like the idea of being poly is I can have that. I can get to know different personalities, and I get to explore new things with them, and I don't have to live with them unless I want to, but I don't really know if I want to, you know. And I'm just learning that to have healthy relationships, which is my number one goal, is that I'm going to have to say things to them when my body physically starts reacting to something. I have to say, hey, body, I feel you. What's going on? And so, example, you get an unsettling feeling about someone, or you are talking to somebody on the phone and they say a phrase and it triggers you. You get like that gut reaction. That's what I'm saying. And it can get worse. It can get to the point where like you have a stomach ache or a headache or whatever. Your body is telling you things. It's not just physical, you know? Okay, so both of these men, lovely gentlemen, very different, but lovely in their own rights. And one of them has a past, and he has made retribution from that past, and he has turned his life around, and just the things he tells me that he does, like volunteering and stuff, and just like supporting and going to groups, and okay, just some of that stuff is great. I'm really proud of him, and I tell him that. But then at the same time, when he like he's really like me, very descriptive, chatty, like he's telling me the experience of him like being interviewed or running a yoga class, and it's like I can feel his happiness, and we're just talking on the phone. So, and he's not a bad looking man either, but I'm not stuck on the looks. I just, it's a bonus maybe, but anyway, he's made it really clear to me that he really likes me, and I really like him. And then I get that reaction, that gut reaction, like no, because I need to be in healthy relationships, which I think he and I are doing pretty good with that. But I need to be safe. And I can't be with somebody, and I don't like saying the word can't. I currently do not see myself with somebody that has the track record that he has, that he's made retribution for at least one of the occasions, but maybe not past ones. I can't be with people that after I explain that to him, that friendship is wonderful and that's really all I would want right now, and absolutely I will meet him, and absolutely we'll have fun and hang out, but I don't know if I could go further than that, because he can't 100% guarantee me that I'm safe from him, because we all do fall down sometimes and fall not only fall down, but fall back into our old ways. And neither of us can control that for him, because he can trip and fall because he lost a family member, and that's how he's coping, you know? And so I don't blame him. I understand that he is a product of his upbringing in many sense of the words. And I also feel like I'm a hypocrite at the same time, because I'm also a little monster raised by monsters. And my coping mechanisms were different than his. And I also have done things that he's done to people. And I don't have a criminal record, though, you know? And anyway, I do feel like a hypocrite, though. And so that's why I'm like, absolutely, I'll meet you. Absolutely, I want to be your friend. Because he inspires me in ways that I have not had somebody inspire me. And that feels good. It really does feel good. And the other gentleman, I don't know as much about him. We're still getting to know each other. But he's made some, he has told me that he really likes me also. And he's really sweet to me. And he seems like he's kind of shy, but I've asked him that, and we actually talk through video chat more than we actually text. But which I prefer, because I want to see you, you know. But I have met and dated men like him before. His personality, in a way, that it's ended badly. I was hurt emotionally, and it wasn't okay, I don't want to say badly, like horrible. It was just sad. I really liked them, and they liked me for reasons of that I did not want them to. Okay, so I'm really being vague, right? Okay. He likes a part of, he fetishizes my body, and that is awesome. I think that women like me and my body should be, I am desirable. I don't care what other people think. I think that. But we should be acknowledged more in society. I'll go that far. I'm a big woman, and I've lost weight, and I'm still a big woman. But I have been with men in the past that were into me because of my size, and I have lost weight, and they broke up with me. I have been with another man when I was in my 20s that was actually trying to get me to gain weight, and he wasn't really good at it. Like, there's ways to like be like, yeah, let's eat all this food, and like, because I like food. This guy was just like ridiculous. Like, we were friends for a while, and then we started dating, and he kind of admitted to me that he liked bigger women and that he thought I was too small. And I remember I was like 218 pounds when I met him. And I don't exactly know what size he would have liked me to be, but I think it was like 350, 400. Okay. which, by the way, I've been 396 pounds is my heaviest weight, and I've lost over 130 pounds, and I'm still losing, and I probably lost more, and I'll weigh myself eventually and figure it out, but I'm not too concerned. But anyway, he would order like all of this food at restaurants, and the first time I was just like, oh, he's being like super cool, like I would like one of everything. And he didn't essentially say that, but he ordered like a whole bunch of different things off the menu that sounded really yummy. And I was like, oh, this is fun. And we ate, we shared plates. And I mean, he ate a lot of it. And some of the plates weren't big, but, and honestly, hell yeah, that's an awesome date. But like a once in a while occasion, Well, I realized it for sure when I went over to visit him for a date. We were going to watch a movie, and I don't know, I think we were going to go get ice cream or something afterwards. I don't remember. It was like a stay-in date, though. And he ordered 5 large pizzas. And I remember I was in the kitchen, and he walked in from the front door to the kitchen with 5 large pizzas in his hand. And I said, are we having company over? He was like, no. And this man was not a big man. He was built. Like, he was muscular. He was fucking hot. And we never did the deed. Because he was a virgin. And I felt really weird about that. But I had to break up with him because he was trying to get me fatty fat fatterson more than I already was. So, this is the guy that I'm going to go back to, that I've been talking to for a little while via video chat. I'm worried that he's only interested in me because of my body. And I voiced that worry. And we were talking through text this time, which I absolutely hate talking to people through text. If it's going to be about conversation and not just like, hey, how are you? Call me when you have a moment. That's the extent of text that I can do, comfortable with. Not, let me tell you how many ways I care about you. Anyway, I asked him to call me, and he didn't. He actually stopped talking to me for 2 days. And I really am not the type of person to chase men anymore, because I'm, doing this. I'm a queen, and I'm gonna do what queens do mentality. But at the same time, I wanted to be like, wow, this guy just told me he really cares about me, enlisted like all these different things, and they weren't anything to do with my body per se. And I was just trying to tell him that I wanted to make sure that he wasn't fetishizing me for the wrong reasons, and that I was okay that he was attracted to me, but like, I just wanted to make sure because, I've been burned before. And he shuts down. I get it. I understand that he could have felt rejected, or he could have read my text incorrectly because it's a freaking text message. And I've had more than one miscommunication with people, and I've had people stop talking to me because they don't want to talk to me on video chat, or they don't want to talk to me on the phone, or they don't want to see me in person. And that's how I communicate the best, because I can read their lips, and I can see their facial expressions, and I can see their if they're slumped over or if they're laying down or whatever they're doing. That stuff is important to me. And I actually have thought about video recording my podcasts. And I'll still upload my audio here, but also I guess like YouTube or something, because I have facial expressions and I have funny faces and I have, and I need to get comfortable with people seeing me. Like, anybody that I've ever talked about in my podcasts or written about, I don't hate them. I might not care for them. I might not want them to sit at my dinner table. But my family that I don't really care for and I don't really want them at my dinner table, they're still my family and I still love them. Even if it's just a little smidgen of love. Because that's the person I am. I'm a loyal person. And I know that they've had their journey and they might not have had the best life or childhood either. Or the contract they signed before they came into this world was to be a shitty person. And I believe that 100%. People can choose to be shitty people. And I believe in reincarnation. Okay? Everything's about life lessons. And so I don't think I should hide behind my podcast anymore. I don't think I should hide my face anymore. And I think that my viewers and listeners might like that because I'm real. So that's just an idea. And I mean, there's other ideas I have, but I'm a very creative person and I like being creative. And I like people hearing me ramble about stuff. And this is therapy for me. This is journaling for me. This is going on a walk. This is seeing a sunrise or a sunset or a shooting star. This is the place that I feel free. And so yeah, I did some big girl things, and I'm really proud of myself. And I did reach out to that other guy, and I just said, hey, I haven't heard from you in a couple days, and I know that you are working, because he's going to be taking off work soon for the holidays. And I know you have family stuff coming on for the holidays. But I just want to let you know that I do enjoy you and I want to keep talking to you because I want to start the dialogue again. So yeah, I feel really proud of myself for being able to be honest. And that's the whole freaking point of what I'm supposed to be doing, is challenging myself, and instead of keeping my mouth shut and saying, oh, that might be a red flag, let me run that direction like a bull. I'm like, hey, I have a red flag-ish concern, and I want to talk about it. And that's how we all should be. 100 million, jillion %, we all should be that way. But we can't. Not all of us can be safe or feel safe with certain people. And I think that if you can't feel safe with certain people, those are not your people. I'm not shaming you, though. I'm almost 40 years old. And I'm just learning that. I'm so glad that I am, though. So, friends, I will definitely be back later because I love talking to you guys. And if I don't talk to you guys before Christmas or New Year or whatever you celebrate. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. I think Hanukkah's over already, though. I could be wrong. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. So, whatever you celebrate, I hope it's wonderful. And please don't stress out if you don't have to. Seriously. I mean it. You can accidentally say that somebody's sick and not go to that party. Okay? I'm giving you permission to take care of yourself. Alright. Sending lots of love out to you guys. Bye.